No. Do you know what is black, shiny, and it hits like a truck, bro? An anvil. Also, Will Smith's fist, bro. Anvil launchers only.
What
Run
is
it up.
wrong with you, bro?
What do you mean? What is wrong with me?
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be Will. I mean, I'll be Chris Rock.
Hey, G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it. Yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh. Is that Will Smith? What are we naming it? Smack a zebra, because Chris Rock plays that Madagascar zebra, you know what I'm saying?
Will Smith plays Oscar. Chris Rock gets Rock challenge.
If we're playing and we see a male character, we have to use pickaxes on this man. So basically,
What if we see
we're gonna have to
character that's bald?
But first, we need to cop a win in this new season.
It's Fortnite.
Dude, there actually isn't builds in the game. My gums look green, bro. I got that gingivitis. Dude, listen up.
6 mutual friends.
Is it that cat girl? Is that mutual friend?
Order.
Oh, the cat girl skin got me. What's up?
Bro, look how thick that is. Oh my.
I have that on video.
What?
Whoa, that man ziplining like a firefighter do. What a boy!
Oh no. I'm dead. Sprint! Right next to us! Right next to us!
Where? Got him?
Behind me!
Leave this banana.
Run. Go.
I ain't bananas.
Coming right at me, bro. Coming right at me. Bang! Oh, I knocked him!
That's it.
I see another kid.
I'd find some.
Teach me how to doggy. Teach me how to doggy.
What is that light in the sky?
Jesus.
It's Jesus!
Speaking of Jesus, at this point in the video right here, we do the verse of the week, the old verse review. So watch that point if you want to do it. It's also timestamped down below.
Go!
I'm trying to fill up my whip. Hold on! The gas prices are a lot these days, man. It took me a lot for this valuable material. There's a guy on me, Blake! A guy on me, Blake! Ah! Blake, he's in my car! He's in my car! Great googly movie! Help me, dude, come back!
Bring him over to me.
There's two of them! Dude, I hate you! Carter, run, my brother! Ah! Run! Dude, you get in the car! Get in that car! Get in the truck! I filled it up for you!
It's naked.
Ah! Wait, hold
You
on.
have to jump earlier. We're in a tank!
Stay down, dude! They're shooting at our building! Ah! There's that! Let it go by. Just let it go by. Ah! Ah! Above us! Above us!
Knock one.
On me! On me!
Help me! Yes.
Get back in the car! Get him, dude! Two in a row!
She had a dog. Everybody love it. Yeah.
Hello, good sir. Welcome to the bush. That's where we vibe out.
Right next to us. Everybody!
Goodness gracious! Ah! The dream is dying right from my eyes! Ah! Last week's video, you had the trouser trumpeteers. This week's video, you have the Dougie demons, bro. The Dougie demons.
Wait, what's this? What's this skin?
What?
It's a woman!
Dude, we're...
Family
Dude,
jump.
there's something so... Dude's coming! Get out! Alright. I'm hitting the shield, don't mind me. Oh my goodness! We can only... Oh! I just wanna roll it. I can't even hear it, bro. I'm gonna have to add the Axis track over it or something when I'm emoting. You've tarnished my wife's name! Keep it out of your mouth!
No. Do you know what is black, shiny, and it hits like a truck, bro? An anvil. Also, Will Smith's fist, bro. Anvil launchers only.
What
Run
is
it up.
wrong with you, bro?
What do you mean? What is wrong with me?
I like it!
Yeah! Launcher! Grab it!
Drive! Just look back for the soda coming! Drive! Watch out! Alright, bro. Scoop me in and scoop me out. Scoop me in and scoop me out!
See if you can find one in here first. Go ahead. Yeah!
Got it. I freaking got it. Oh, no! If that's the last group, dude. Oh!
Keep on what say not your mouth.
He's right by that tree. There's two. They're nading the tree, bro. How many shots do I need to?
I'm dead. Well,
The Will Smith challenge is not meant to be, bro. If we end up getting this win throughout the week while I'm editing this, I will freaking show it in a fashionable way. Fashionable way. Fashionable way. Fashionable way. That's under us. That's under us. Okay, he knocked one. Pickaxe! Where is he? Keep my wife staying on your mouth! Keep on working. Get out of my wife's name! He's tarnishing my wife's name! Kill him! Get him, Cody! Get him, Cody! This man Chris Rock! This man Chris! 15 health. 15 health.
What is going on, boys? It is time for the verse of the week for this week's video. To be completely honest, this week is sort of ending off in a pretty bummer way for me, to be completely honest. Right now it's actually Sunday and the video will be up tomorrow on Monday, and I was sitting down to finish editing the video today, and unfortunately we had some pretty just kind of sad news for the family. I'm not gonna get into detail, but just something that just a bummer to hear. One of those things, you know, the verse of the week is gonna have to pertain to that. So we're not gonna do a meme review for this week's video just because to be honest, I really don't feel like trying to laugh and gap around on some memes between today and tomorrow. So I will save the meme review then again for next week's video, and it'll be a little longer than in the Discord, which you guys can join if you'd like. But let's get right into the verse this week. Also, next week is Easter, so we will definitely do like a verse of the week that has to do with Easter. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. In like a little notebook that I have that I'll like write stuff in. Just it could be anything. Like it could be like everything from like devotional stuff to like notes I have for something I have to do that day or something. I don't know. I just have like a notebook I'll write stuff in, and sometimes I'll write verses in there that have an impact to me over. Oh, I just smacked my mic. And one of them sort of popped out to not be afraid or to deal with fear, which is something that I think a lot of us in my family are dealing with right now with this news that we recently got and this change that we're all going through. And I know that's something that a lot of you guys, I mean, we all do. We all go through fear. It's a part of our lives. It's a part of how we are as people, as sinners. You know, we're going to experience fear, sadness, anxiety, all kinds of things. So right now, I think we're experiencing all of those things. And so I went and I read it, and I can't help but think that this is a really good verse for this week. So it's short and sweet, but this is, you guys can, you know, look it up online, open it up in your Bibles, whatever you'd like to do. I'll pop it up on the screen. Isaiah 41:10. So it says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." So this was actually talking about Israel, God's help for Israel in this part. If you go to the beginning of 41, that's kind of what's going on in this chapter. But, you know, as many things are in the Bible, we take from them and pull from them, you know, the same significance they had when they were actually written during that time. Obviously, we're not from, like, I'm not in Israel reading this during the time it was written, but it's really simple, but I think it goes a really long way for just what I've been thinking lately and how it's been impacting me. So, don't be afraid, for I am with you. That's the first line there is pretty simple at a first glance, but really, we're really never alone. Lord is always with us, literally always. And it goes on to say, don't be discouraged, you know, for I'm God. I think it sort of goes into the same aspect. Don't be afraid, don't be discouraged, because we have a God that is always with us. And then this part I found interesting. I will strengthen and I will help you. Strengthen you and help you. That's been a big thing right now for I think a lot of us, or at least for me, within the last literally just day. Sometimes we get news or we hear things on this, you know, that we don't like, or maybe we want something to happen that isn't particularly happening in the way we think it should be. And it kind of gets into that concept of God's will, which is a really tricky one to get into sometimes, because it's a weird thing to think about that, you know, God, who created literally everything in our universe, including us, and knows what's going to happen and the steps we're going to take in our life. You know, it's his will for us. You know, his will for us. He knows what's going to happen. He knows. And so a lot of times we like to come up in our heads with what we would like to happen and what we think we should know. And in a service I was just listening to last night, the pastor had said sort of something along the lines of, you know, who would I be to kind of step into the place of God to say, this is what your will is to the Lord, which is just so ridiculous when you think about it, but it's so easy to fall into that because, like, I know I'm someone who the Lord's will to be a certain thing, and I'll say, yeah, you know, this is going to happen. I don't know anything that's going to happen. I'm not 100% certain of anything. You know, it's always in the Lord's will, everything. So when we get news that you might not agree with or that's a little bit of a bummer for you, a lot of times your mind is quick to think, how would I like this to be improved and how would I like this to go? This is what I want to happen. And, you know, with a verse like that, it really puts it into perspective that it's up to the Lord, whatever's going to happen, and it's his will that's going to happen. And what we need to do is have faith and courage and not have fear, like that verse says in those moments. You know, have faith because it is our God who everything he has in plan for us is for our good, no matter what, every single moment. So yeah, I think that's just kind of what's been on my mind really just today, after like getting that news and just kind of going through what we're going through. So I'd like to come up with all these different X, Y, and Z of what I would like to happen, but it's, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty within it. But we're called not to have fear in those times because it's the Lord's will that's gonna be held through and be put through, and that's what's gonna happen, you know. So I need to have faith and courage in that, and I think that's just kind of something that it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle for a while, and that's how it's gonna be. And I know it's for you guys. I know you guys may be doing that now. You might have done that in the past, or you will in the future. You know, that's part of being human. And another part of that is helping each other out and communicating. So if you guys, you know, want to say anything down in the comments and the socials and the Discord, you guys know where you can, you know, talk to me. But let's talk about it. You know, if you ever had moments like that, like, you know, what did you guys think? How did you go through them? If you're going through them now, you know, like we can discuss the verses a little bit and talk about them. But anyway, guys, that is the verse of the week this week. So write it down, memorize it, look at it, save it, whatever you guys want to do, screenshot it, save it in your phone, and that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching the video again. I hope you guys enjoyed the Fortnite one. We will be making another video next week. I've been getting some suggestions in the Discord of videos to do that we are also looking at, so we will be looking at them. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys in next Monday's post at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, boys. See you then. A fly just hit my ear, literally right there.